Yo, what's up, you guys? So, I have some devices again here doing the screen test. This time, I really wanted to showcase the benefit of the OLED display. So, I'm playing pretty much a OLED screen test on all of these devices here. We have the Steam Deck limited edition with the anti-glare OLED screen here. This is the OLED with the glossy screen, ROG Ally here, Lenovo Legion Go here. This is the AOK Zoe A1 Pro, and this is the original Steam Deck with the glossy LCD screen. So one thing you will notice is the black levels of these displays here. Now with the OLED, of course, each pixel has its own light, so they can turn on and off individually. So you'll notice when the scenes go completely black as the background, the screens that have the LCD screen are going to have sort of this glow because they're not able to get completely dark. Like in this scene here, you can see that it's more gray than black. The ROG Ally is actually doing a great job at getting more black. You can see the LCD Steam Deck here has a hard time with that light bleed, I guess you can call it. And as far as LCD screens go, I think the ROG Ally is doing a great job at reproducing those black levels as compared to the OLEDs here. Now this is the glossy, so we're getting a little bit of reflections here. That is like a light fixture, so we're getting some reflections here that we're not getting in the anti-glare version. Now, like I said, the original Steam Deck LCD has a hard time with these black backgrounds because it's really struggling to reproduce that completely black color. I will say that the ROG Ally, like I said, is doing a great job at not having any backlight bleeding. You can see here on the Legion Go, when it shows a black background, you do see some of that sort of gray haze over the display. Now, I'll turn the light off here just so you can get a sense of how the screens look in the dark, and maybe you can get a better sense of how they are actually looking. So you can see here, this is a black screen, and it's really having a hard time showing that black image. Now, the color reproduction on all of these is actually pretty good. I will say that the colors and contrast on all of these displays is pretty decent. The only one that sort of stands out as being sort of behind is the original Steam Deck LCD. But with the latest update, they did add the option to get a little bit more vibrancy in the colors, and that does help. Or you could use something like Vibrant Deck to bring up those colors. Now, I will say that as far as brightness goes, these screens are pretty bright on the OLED displays. The screens do have HDR. Now, this video in Google Chrome right now is not playing in HDR, so we're not seeing the full brightness of these displays. Even though they are at full brightness, we're not getting the full 1000 nits. But I think this should give you a good sense of the colors and the light reproduction in all of these screens here, and it should give us a sense of which one has the best colors and contrast. Now, of course, the OLED is always going to win that contrast battle. Now we can see with the lights off, the ROG Ally doesn't have really the capabilities to match the OLED black levels. We see that the Legion Go has a very hazy look to it, more so than the ROG Ally. Not sure if it's just the size that is more noticeable, but if you can see the black levels here, it does seem to be a little bit deeper black on the ROG Ally. Now, they're both LCD, so it's not really a huge difference, but just from what I'm looking at, I can see that the Steam Deck LCD does have a lot of light bleed on the edges here. It does seem a little bit more hazy than the ROG Ally and Legion Go in comparison. Now, the AOK Zoe A1 Pro is doing its best here. It is still getting some glare from the recording equipment that is above, as well as the light that's coming in through the window. So the AOK Zoe is doing its best here. Now we can see when you take it out of the sort of reflection zone, it still doesn't look as good as the OLED. So no screen is really able to match the OLED as far as the reproduction of colors and contrast, because you can get pretty much infinite contrast because black can truly be black. So we can see here We are getting those black levels that we like to see, and we are getting a image that looks much more pleasant when it is a very dark scene that is being displayed, because we are actually able to display those black levels. So hopefully this can give us a sense of how these screens handle colors and contrast in a light and dark environment. I will say that the OLED is very impressive as far as displaying those black backgrounds. That's where these devices shine. So if you're playing a game that has a lot of dark scenes and a lot of colors that pop, you're really going to enjoy the OLED here because of the way that is able to turn those pixels off when it is displaying a black background. Now, like I said, the ROG Ally does seem to have good black levels for an LCD screen, and the Legion Go is much larger, so you're gonna notice that sort of gray hairs a little bit more than the other LCD panels. The Steam Deck LCD is really struggling with the black levels here, but that goes without saying. The panel on the Steam Deck LCD was never the best to begin with, so it goes without saying that it's not really holding its own versus these other displays here. Anyway, leave a comment down below which is your favorite screen here, whether you got the glossy Steam Deck OLED or the anti-glare or limited edition. Do you prefer the ROG Ally screen? Now, I know everyone loves that VRR 120 hertz, or do you like the giant size of the Legion Go screen with that 8.8 inch Quad HD Plus screen here? I will tell you my favorite screen size is actually 8 inches. The AOK Zoe A1 Pro has always been my favorite screen size at 8 inches. But that's just a personal preference. I think 8 inches is sort of like the best size for a device of this size. I do appreciate that 8-inch screen size, but that's just me. I do appreciate the bump in size to 7.4 inches, so that is great to see. Leave a comment down below of which one you like best. As always, like, subscribe, ring that bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So yeah, anyway, I'll catch you guys later.